Hello everybody, welcome to the Energy Challenge. We have prepared for you 9 different questions to see how much you know about energy here. After each question, I will give you about 5 seconds to think about the answer and we will discuss about it. We start out with something very simple. Question number 1. What is wrong with this? You probably noticed that this is a classroom, but the classroom is empty and the lights are on. In a typical classroom like this, it has about 40 fluorescent tube light bulbs in them. And each of them is about 20 watt. So if you leave the classroom lights on without using it, you are basically wasting about 800 watt of power. So it's better to turn off the light. It is the same case in your house. If you have lights that are on, but you're not using it, you should turn off the light to save some energy. Second questions. This is the ice skating ring in the festival walk. Question is, what are they doing at the ice skating rink? As you see, the ice skating ring actually have something covering on it. And if you think about it from the energy point of view, ice skating rings actually uses a lot of energy in order to keep the ice from melting. And that's especially true even at night. When nobody's using, you still need to cool in order to prevent the ice from melting. So how do you reduce this energy consumption? One of the things to do is, if there's nobody using, you can actually try to reduce the energy loss by putting these reflective mat on the surface. And it helps to prevent convection and also radiation. So you can reduce energy consumption. Question number 3. What is wrong with this? You may notice that this photo is taken outside a shop and there are condensations on the surface of the glass. When you see condensation on the surface, what does it mean? It means that the glass is actually very cold and the outside air is quite humid. So inside the shop it is actually quite cold. The other thing you will notice is that this shop is actually not open. The lights are not on, but they have the air conditioner turned on so that the glass is very cold. So they are actually wasting a lot of energy by leaving the air conditioner on. Question number 4. What is wrong with this? You probably noticed that this is an air conditioner. And the first thing you notice, of course, is that there are water dripping from the air conditioner. That means the air conditioner is on. In Hong Kong, actually, if you have water dripping, it is an offense. You're not supposed to have water dripping from an air conditioner. You need to have something to catch it. So this is one of the things that is a problem. However, that's not the only thing. You will also notice that the window of the house is open. So this means that you are turning on the air conditioner, but also opening the window. And this is quite a waste of energy. And in particularly, if an air conditioner, a window type air conditioner, consumes about 1 kilowatt of power. So you are wasting a lot of energy by just leaving the window open. Question number 5. What is this object for? Some of you may have seen this in a subway, for example. And this is actually a direct evaporative cooling unit, basically an air conditioner. So how does it work? The way it does is it removes the heat from the air through the evaporation of the water. So it can produce your cool air. The advantage of this is that you get cool air and also you don't use a lot of energy. The way it works is you just need to fill it in with water and then have a fan that runs the air through it. So it's saves a lot of energy compared to a conventional air conditioner. Question number 6. How is this renewable energy being used here in this picture? I want you to pay attention to the yellow light on the side of the road. So what are they? They are actually solar-powered yellow lamps. And in fact, I happen to have one here. I can show you, if you can see. So the solar power lamp looks something like this. On top of the lamp, there is actually a flat plate. And this is where the solar panel is. So the picture looks something like this. And the solar panel is on top. So during the daytime, it collects the energy from the sun and then store it inside a battery. And then at night, when you use it for traffic, you have the LED that runs on it. So it's very self-sustainable. You don't need to go and replace the battery and save a lot of energy by doing that. Question number 7. What is this for? Some of you may have seen this label before on air conditioner, on refrigerator, on dehumidifiers. And these labels are actually called energy labels. And if you look at the information in it, it tells you the consumption of energy for certain appliances. This is actually from EMSD, which is the Electrical and Mechanical Service Department. And they made these energy labels so that you can raise public awareness on energy saving and also to help the people to choose an energy efficient appliances. And at the end, you want to save energy. Question number 8. How can you see when an egg is cooked without opening it? Your mom can probably tell you when an egg is cooked because they have a lot of experience. But if you don't have somebody with experience, how do you find out? There are actually things that you can help in order to see how an egg is cooked. And one of them is called the egg timer. And I have one in here. So the egg timer is actually designed such that it has the same thermal diffusivity as an egg. So when you're boiling, you will see that actually the indicator inside will change color. So I've shown you in here, down here. If you have the egg timer inside boiling water, this is for 0 minutes. It's all red. When you cook it some more, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes. Then you can see how the color changes, and it tells you also how much your egg is being cooked. So I want to show it to you, if you like, soft boiled eggs. This is about 7 minutes. Very nice. Question number 9. What can you say about these two photos? The top photo is taken from an infrared camera, which can see heat and temperature. In the parking lot, obviously, you can see the heat that is generated from the engine, and that's why you can see the red color for most of the cars. What is interesting about this photo? Pay attention to the second car to the left. It is actually a Tesla, which is an electric vehicle, and it is much cooler than the other cars. Electric vehicles run on electricity and also electric motors. And electric motors are much more efficient than combustion engines. And so you don't waste as much energy and convert to heat. If you look at the Tesla, it is actually not parked very long because the tires are still quite hot. So you can see, obviously, the electric vehicles can actually reduce urban heat emission. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you learned something from these questions and answers. Stay tuned for more videos in our channel. Bye-bye.